Hi, I'm Jill with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and I am back again with another TV recommendation. Today I want to recommend Cobra Kai, the TV series. If you're old enough to remember the Karate Kid, not the one with Jaden Smith, but the original one with Ralph Macchio back from the 80s. This is actually a callback from that. They got all of the same actors and it's the same characters 30 something years later, and it is so good, especially if you have some sort of attachment to the Karate Kid, which I do. When I was a kid, we didn't have cable. We only had 6 channels or something, and one of them just showed the Karate Kid all the time. And if I was flipping the channels and looking for something to watch, because remember, this is pre-internet, you couldn't just be like streaming anything, and the Karate Kid was on, I watched it. So I know I watched that movie at least a dozen times. So to see all the characters all grown up and doing this again, it's pretty nostalgic. But even if you don't have that, it's also like a really well done show. What you have is the characters of Daniel LaRusso, who was the Karate Kid, and Johnny Lawrence, who was like the bad kid, the competition. They are both grown up, have teenage kids of their own, and their kids are kind of repeating the story that happened between Daniel and Johnny when they were kids. So it's very paralleling that, but at the same time it's following Johnny and Daniel, and it kind of shows, like the show grew up with the characters, because, the original show was very much like a kids teen movie where it's very black and white, straightforward, whereas you get older and you realize life's a little more complicated than that, and like everybody's got their own backstory. And Cobra Kai follows Johnny, who is the bad guy, and he's actually a very sympathetic character in this TV series. So, I said 2 thumbs up. I'd really highly recommend Cobra Kai. We've got seasons 1 and 2 on DVD available in the library. It's also on YouTube because it was originally a YouTube production, and it's also on Netflix because Netflix, I guess, purchased it from YouTube. So you can watch it any of those 3 places. Okay, so for a food thing, I want to recommend roasted salsa. Sometimes it's flame roasted salsa or double roasted salsa. There's various brands who make one. And you get the salsa and it's like a darker color than your regular salsa. It's not as bright red because they actually charred the vegetables before they made the salsa, and it just gives it a little bit different flavor than regular salsa. I just love it so much. Like yesterday, I bought groceries, I bought a bag of chips, I bought some roasted salsa and some ingredients to make dinner, and I kept intending to make dinner and I didn't. Instead, I ate an entire bag of corn chips and an entire jar of salsa. I don't recommend doing that, but they're so good I just couldn't stop eating. So if you've not tried the roasted salsa, give that a shot. Like I said, it's got a little bit different flavor than a regular salsa. I also find it's really good as a topping on avocado toast or like scrambled eggs. So yeah, that roasted salsa, I just love that variety of salsa. And like I said, there's more than one brand that makes one, and they're all pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.